Hello there, world of tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, live stream, whatever you want to call it, I needed to move my mic, but in today's live stream, I am going to be playing the Kron. The Kron. We're going to see how it goes, because, you know, people tell me how the Kron doesn't need to be nerfed. So I figured this is the next tank we will do the 3 mark on. Right now I'm sitting at about 50% on the mark, which means that we have about 50% to go and we'll be done. I need to reset my stat tracker. You guys have been asking for a stat tracker, so I got one set up. I actually did pretty good today. 23 games in total, 4,000 average damage. Would you like to guess what our win rate was, Wallet, for those 23 games with 4K average?
Like fucking 55.
61. Pretty mid.
But our teams were fucking terrible, so there's not much you can do.
Alright, this is the last European tank I need to 3 mark. So, after, well no, it's the last European heavy I have to 3 mark. I've done all of the German heavies now. The VK90 was a very easy 3 mark, I'll tell you that. I don't think you, yeah, you were asleep when I finished it, but it was really one of the easiest experiences I've had in a while. Please, Conf Panzer 70. I find it funny, people keep asking me to 3 mark the Conf Panzer. I 3 marked it, like, way before. It's been 3 marked for months now. I don't know why people keep asking me to.
3 marked for like, what, 10 months now? Like, you...
It was one of the first tanks I 3 marked because when they were making it a tier 10, I 3 marked it before at tier 9. Alright. I can stream for you. I forgot. I'll do that after this game. I went 4K average too. Must have been an off day for the bots. I mean, I didn't win it all, but I did 4K. Which is pretty good when I was driving a BZT-70 and a WAP and F1. I did do the 60 TP, and that was the only tank Walden and I lost in, really. Made no sense. And the 60 was doing fine. There was only one game it really trolled me. But even that game, I still did 4K. Huh. Their whole team's going town. Why? There's one shell into the enemy Kron. Could have hit the 183. I'm gonna try and use my DPM effectively. Dang. Tried to get my shell back, but unfortunately spent all that time waiting and it didn't even benefit me. Aiming. There's one shell into the 116. I hate shooting at 116s. Their armor is genuinely very troll. Okay, I see an AFK E100 and nobody on my team's going for it for some reason. So I can tell you who will be going for the AFK E100. Me. Oh, he's not AFK. He's just spawn camping. Of course. Of course. And he's garbage. He's utter garbage. Alright, reloading. Let's go for 1 pen. Now, the thing is, if the 100 face hugs me, it will probably be very hard for the 100 to reliably cut through me. Yeah, there you go. We get a bounce. Okay. I can't dump my clip because I'll lose effective DPM. Let's just chill here. There you go. And he's going to turn to the 263, which allows me to get 1 pen into his tank. Reload again. And let's see. I'm going to try and dump into his fuel tank and see if we can light him on fire. There's 1. There's 2. 3. Dang. I crit the fuel tank, did not light him on fire. You know what's impressive is we're losing this game, guys. 263, how hard is it to load a gold shell and pen the 100? Like, genuinely, oh my god, bro. Wallet, these players are not real. Arch, what was that about the bots? What was that about the bots? Because, I think I found them. I think I did find them. Yeah, go for it, 263. You're 600 health. YOLO them. That'll go well. Well, he got the kill on that guy, at least. I know that the Progetto is going to push low. And the Stridsvon is going to push high. Base cap is a serious problem, and so is my 263. Throwing his game away. There's 1 pen into you. 2 pens into you. Oh, that was a horrible shot for me. I will admit to that. I'm trying to just go to the base cap, because they're already way up on it, and I don't want to lose on base cap. I don't really care if the Stridsvon hits me. This team actually has a chance of winning right now. No, it doesn't. I lied. Let's see. Aiming. There's 1 HE, 540. 2 HEs. Okay. Can I kill the Progetto before base cap becomes a loss? Even if I had hit that shell on the Stridsvon, it wouldn't have mattered. Oh? Oh my god, we won. I don't know if you watched that game, Wallet. Okay. Yo guys, the Kron isn't OP. Ah, what the hell. First game on the stream. And I deal 6,000 damage, 3 kills, and I go up 10% on the mark. I think I played that game perfectly. Like, I screwed up that shot on the Stridsvon, but that shot didn't matter. I needed to get into the base caps that they didn't win on Supremacy. And then I was able to take the Stridsvon out of the game, and then I was able to take the Progetto. So even though I screwed up that shot, it really didn't make much of a difference. The base cap was the problem, not the situation that was going on there. Alright, well, that's a good game for my video on the Kron. My mark went up 10% in that battle. We're now up to 60%. I think Wallet died. Here. I'll stream for you. Did you watch that game?
No.
Basically, I 1v3'd, and the base cap was at 995, and I got the kill. Oh wait, I'll set up the stream in a second. Do it after this game. Why is the Batchat hard to ace? Because it's a pretty good tank. Okay. I got a 6k game and only a first class. If you did 6,000 damage of the Batchat and only a first class, my thought process is that you probably didn't actually do much apart from farm damage. Damage is not the only deciding factor in XP. Spotting, kills, and assistance are just as important. If you're going to spawn camp in your Batchat and you're not going to do anything, then that's probably why. You probably didn't spot, you probably didn't get any assistance damage, and you probably didn't get any kills. I'm going to cross this. I don't normally, but because that Foch is in my way, I feel like I can. Give the enemy Batchat. Oh, we have the mouse over here. There you go. Push down this way. And let's see, we have the Caro. There's 1 pen. 2 pens. 3 pens. What are you gonna... I'll sit here. What are you gonna do? Huh? Oh my god. Still owe me a Panzerwagen 3 mark. I already 3 marked it, you goober. I do appreciate the donations. What is this yak doing? Wallet, I found the Ooga Booga Doos. Okay, well, my tank wouldn't climb up the hill, so I just lost 800 health. I don't even care. Let's see. Okay, 60 fires HE, which means I can go for nothing. I can get screwed. Thanks, game. Try again. There you go. Not bad. I will take damage when I can get it. Hmm. I have to hold this, though. We have the Yag, he shot, and I think the 60 shot as well, which means I can just drive over. There's one pen. Okay, that was a horrible shot. I need to get my aiming tuned in. I should not be missing these shots right now. Especially because I don't have a lot of health, and my teammate just died, which isn't very good. We are going to back on Upler. Let's see. There's one pen into the mouse, and 2 pens into the mouse. Of course, he killed my driver, which really sucks, specifically for me. But we are alive. Yeah, I need to get my aiming in. That was pretty bad shooting for me in this game. That's better. Got 1 pen into you. 1 pen into you. And there you go. Mouse over angled, which allowed me to get the shot. 3,780 damage. 2 kills. Pretty easy game. Pretty easy game overall. Alright. What do you guys think so far about the Kron? I think it's pretty stupid. It's actually so ridiculous. The Meatball Destroyer tank, indeed. Just randomly found the stream. I don't know what to tell you, but nice to see you on the stream. Okay, we went up 4% on the mark, which places us at 65%. And let's keep going. Tanksy has left 30B, 121B, 113G, over Skunk. It's a lot of tanks. I think I have like 18, 19 tanks left, so that's not too bad.
Sure, this one it'll be 18.
Yeah. Hey, Martinator's been hating on you. I don't care. Read my account name. That's all I gotta tell him. I don't care about that, man. He'll literally be like 50 years old and he'll still be crying about me. We need a IKEA skin for Kron. We literally have the IKEA skin for Kron. I'm in it. This is the IKEA skin. Should tank destroyers have more hit points? No. Only the Yag and... I don't know. I think that's really it. Just the Yag right now. I think a lot of the other tank destroyers are fine. Nobody cares about Martimator? Yeah, exactly. Literally nobody cares about him. Okay. Is anybody here? We got actually a lot of tanks here. Okay. I'm not spotted yet. I'm gonna try and go into the far corner. Your silly femboy uwu in a stock ST1. There's 1 shell. 2 shells. 3 shells. And there goes the Kampfpanzer. Is the concept 1v worth the price when it drops to 15k gold? Yeah, I would say so, yeah. Wow, good play. That was really something. Well, these are the worst teams I've ever seen in my life.
Had some bad ones as well.
No, I mean, like, the freest farms I've had. I don't know if you've been having free farms.
I've been getting the opposite. I've been getting them on my team.
Oh. No, I mean, my teams have been bad too, but, like, I've been just absolutely farming them because their team's bad. Okay. The problem with the Kron is that you're so angry when your gun decides to derp on you that you really want to dump the clip, even though you're losing effective DPM if you dump the clip. So the best play is to sit there and not dump the clip. Come on, reload. Boom. There's 332. Boom. There's 327. If there was ever a time... Okay, the 183 hits me. That's crazy. If there was ever a time that I had rigged matchmaking, this would be the time. Is it possible to hatch the cron? Yes, but it's very unlikely. The hatch is very hard and unreliable.
Unless you're a 40% or a 183, then you'll hash pen it every time.
Oh yeah, always. There's 420. There's 460. And your game's over. Oh guys, what a challenging battle. I really struggled. Where are we running off to, Kampfpanzer? Oh, so we're just killing ourselves. Okay. Should I get the 60 TP line for the set license? No. Because the vehicle, the whole line is great. So, like, the 53 TP is one of the best tier 8s. The 56, no, is it the 56 TP? Yeah, it's the 56 TP.
No, it's the 50 TP.
No, it's the 50 TP. 50. Yeah, the 50 TP is also amazing. And the 60 TP is amazing. The whole line's great. So, the only tanks that are mid are the 45 TP. The 40 TP is fine. It's a tier 6. But everything else is fine. So, I would personally not recommend to use your set license on it. I can beat you in 1v1 in RHM. It's a light tank. What even is the point of 1v1ing in a light tank? You have no armor. It's literally who shoots first or who camps better. That thought process is incredibly flawed. Also, I've said this in the past, but World of Tanks Blitz is a team game. It is not a solo game. 1v1s are quite possibly the dumbest thing ever, because you are ignoring the fact that, like, it just doesn't even make sense. I don't even need to explain it. It's a team-based game, and you're trying to act like 1v1s have any importance. Or stock ST1. Drive the ST1. I have the delay again. Bro, I keep getting the freaking Brazil server delay. I'm suffering. I bet you are. Play game modes. Alright, let's see. We have the ST1 on the enemy team. We have a bunch of tanks on the enemy team. And 2 platooning 2 and 5Bs, which I'm not necessarily super fond of. Okay, there's 369. Bro, 57. Holy freaking move your gun, buddy. My teammate's literally shoving his gun barrel inside of my face. Check out those new containers that dropped. They're so bad. What, the newest tank containers?
We did the math.
Yeah, we did the math. They're actually not as bad as you think. They are bad. Like, gambling in general is bad, but the amount of money that Wallet spent on the BZT alone, he could have gotten all of those tanks basically guaranteed. Oh, I still dumped it. Whatever. You have more effective DPM if you dump the clip than reloading the second shell. It's because of this ping. Playing on the Brazil server, you think that your shell's reloaded, and it's not. Alright, I'm gonna wait for my shells. I don't even know if I'm gonna get any damage. These are just steamroll after steamroll. These are some of the worst enemy teams I've legitimately ever seen. I don't even know how that patent got me, to be honest. Alright, over the ridge we go. 1, 2, 3. There you go. This tank is ridiculous. I'm already at 3k now. I'm always like, oh, I'm not going to be able to get damage. And then I keep forgetting that I have the ability to just reload an entire 1200 damage in this thing. This Waffle has put himself in a really bad position. Good job, Waffle. Let's drive into the Yag staring at me, brother. Why? $60 TP versus Zetsu 1v1 would be fun. I think the 60 would probably lose if you just hit the hatch. NA is the hardest average damage on? Yeah, it is. Anybody that tells you it's not is wrong. And I've literally statistically proven this. Like, there's a website called Beast World of Tanks, and it shows you the server stats, and it shows you that the average player on Europe is substantially worse than the average player on NA. And the reason that's important is because it means that they're easier to farm. That's the difference. Because the NA server is smaller, there's more people that you're going to run into that have higher levels of skill. That's the problem. If there are 10,000 people on EU, and, 1,000 of those players are decent at the game, you still have 9,000 players that you can get into game with that aren't good. Which means that, generally, you can have games that are just completely filled with garbage. On NA, let's say if there's 1,000 people online on the server, and 100 to 200 of those people are decent, you're basically guaranteed that you are going to be getting those players in every single game you play. That's the thing. When you have a much larger pool of people, there's a much larger chance that you're going to get random people that aren't good. But on NA, there's a very high chance, especially like right after scrims, you're going to be running into tryhards every single game, over and over and over. That's the issue. Are you going to make a new XM66F video in honor of the 12-year gift tank? How many people have 12-year accounts? Like, a couple thousand at max? Question is it worth it? Okay. I just bounced the flat side of a Progetto. But what I was going to say is it worth it for me to make a video on a tank that only a few people got for free? Come on, poke it. There's one shell into the enemy Caro. Not bad. Reloading. There's one shell into the mouse. 2 shells into the mouse. Not bad. Alright, I mean, I've done 1,200 damage so far. 1v1 me and Kron. 1v1 these nuts. There's 1 shell into the mouse. 2 shells into the mouse. 3 shells into the mouse. Yo guys, what a challenging tank to drive. That's the thing, like, even if you're using this tank on flat ground, it's still completely brain dead. Like, we're already up to 2,500. I've basically bled nothing, and we just reload my shells. Once we get another clip back, I already have the ability to deal 3,700 damage. Like, that's it. Once I get my clip loaded, that's 3,700 damage potential. So, we reload for a few more seconds. And we have the mouse, which I got a 420 into, and there's 360. Progetto bounces me, because he's pretty bad. The rear of the 50B, which I would love to be able to hit with a high explosive shell. Come on, 50B, back up. I got greedy and I'm going to get no damage because of it. That's unfortunate. Well, actually, I might get some damage still. There's 1 pen. And the 50B is going to go over here. That missed, unfortunately. But we still got an HE for 556, which placed us over 4,257 damage. So, pretty easy either way. Do you think Reforged will ever get released? I literally just made a whole video on that, you goober. I do think at some point it will get released, but probably not for a while. My nose is so itchy, I don't know why. Alright, well, so far, Wallet, I'm 5 games in, 4,300 average damage with a 100% win, right?
Well, so far, I played 1 game in the Hori, 5k, carried a 1v4 to flank,
Ah.
Yep.
I'm up to 70% on the mark, which is pretty good. So I got 25% to go now.
Nice.
And we started with
Ho-Ri.
50%. Yeah, I mean, the Ho-Ri is literally the most brain-dead tank in the game. Okay. Is double zoom only on PC?
Oh,
I would... Oh. Alright. We're gonna lose now.
Bro, I've been doing good, my Ho-Ri.
Yeah, but for some reason, when we're on the same team, Wargaming decides we're not gonna have fun. You'll see. Our whole team is gonna, like, YOLO out in the open and die in 5 seconds.
I'm sure.
Also, this is a garbage map for you.
I'm aware. Like,
It's a great map for me. Oh, wait, every map's great for this tank.
You can sit, hold down, and do whatever the fuck you want. I have to, like, finagle this shit a bit.
Yeah, but you're still in a hurry, so I don't feel bad for you.
You shit on us.
Let's see. Oh, there's a 645 bounce. That would be the E100. Something's already in base C. Interesting. Ah, that makes sense. Alright, not bad. A little bit of bleed already. Problem is they have a lot of tanks on the side. They have a grill and a 183, and I don't want to be, like, clapped. I hit that freaking Conf Panther across the map in the turret. That's ridiculous. Okay, we have the grill over here. Okay, shell misses. I do find it pretty funny that the enemy Conf Panzer is more focused on shooting tanks across the map in mid. Okay. I can't really make any plays in this game. Oh.
Holding off this flank as best as I can.
Oh, they have a 183. 1, 2. Well, the 183 basically threw his game away. Come on, Patton, you're a VZN player. I believe you can hit these shots, my guy. There's one. Nice. Oh my god. This Patton... we lost. I told you. What did I tell you? I cannot believe our Patton... Okay. That STB wasn't even spotted. That's crazy. Tequila time. Thank you for the donation. I can't believe our Patton allowed that 183 to live. I just can't believe that. That Patton threw the game for our whole team. Average Ho-Ri moment. What do you think about the IS-7? Personally, I think it's one of the best armor profile. It's a pretty decent tank. I mean, the gun on the IS-7 is actually not that bad anymore. Yeah, you're cooked. Remember when I told you we were going to lose?
It wasn't my fault.
I didn't say it was. I said our team was going to die for the game. It's like whenever we are on the same team, Wargaming just forces us to lose. I did pretty decent. I did 3,500. I'm assuming you did decent as well.
I only did 2,800, but I was...
That's still more than
murdering that
enough.
flank.
You know what? We could actually... No, never mind.
The Khan's just gonna fold down.
Yeah, and the Minnow's doing great. Our Patton single-handedly threw that game. They had the clearing shell on the 183, and missed. And then instead of focusing the 183, they focused the tanks in mid and got shot for 1,000 health. They're a VZN player, which means they're probably a 60-plus percenter. Yeah, 63% 30-day. And yet they did 654 damage in a patent on Canyon. Like, really, my guy? Come on. It's literally the most brain-dead tank on the brain-deadest map you can get for that tank. And you still threw. I mean, I still did fine. My mark's going to go up 71% now. I just always find it impressive how, no matter what, Wargaming will somehow make me lose. Oh, I forgot I got my first mark on the Kron. Sweet. Okay. We have a Type 71 and a 116. Are you trying to mark the Hori?
Yeah, I figured on that as well.
What is the mark bar on it?
No idea, I'm in a game.
I mean, it's a tank destroyer, so it's obviously lower. Probably like 220-ish would be my guess. Glad Droodles at the med stats in the screen. Huh? Izum was my first tank. Never did mind the accuracy, and the armor is reliable. I mean, it's a decent tank. I like the fact that it has tungsten. It's genuinely a really strong heavy. I'm always surprised when they don't use it in comp, because it's actually like a great tank for comp. I think the 60's better, but I do think the IS-7 is great at pushing. It has no hatch either, which means if you manage to hide the lower plate, you're basically impervious. Okay, moving up the hill. The Kron does not have the best mobility, but it doesn't really matter, because once you get in the position, you're basically uncounterable. Dang. Hopefully I don't get hit by a TD or something in the rear. Very nice. Ah, we got the 116 over here. Are they gonna poke again? This is one of those games where our team is not really helping at all. Okay, nice, 116 got shot. Got shot again pretty hard. Got the T95. I'm still at 0. There's 1 pen. 2 pens. Ooh! Oh, I rolled 717 with 2 standard pens. That's amazing. Okay. I'm gonna wait for my 3rd shell. Alright, let's move up. Let's see, we have the T95, which shot. There you go. 1 easy pen into the T95 track wheel. 2 easy pens into the T95 track wheel. That's the thing about the T95, is that you can go through the track and pen the tank. A lot of people don't realize that, and it makes dealing with the 95 substantially easier than you may think. I also just don't think he can pen me at this angle. Definitely not now. 1, stick my gun up. There's 2. Poor guy. Thought he had a chance. Unfortunately, I'm in a Kron. Yeah, you thought about it, Kame. You thought about it. Oh. Ooh, look, I missed. I don't want to waste my shells on this guy. I need to get my shells back. I need to wait 5 more seconds, and then I'll just drive over and nuke them all. Stop poking. I don't want to waste my DPM on you, bruh. These players are so bad. Oh, I'm over 3k, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to deal 4k. Enemy team is genuinely hot garbage. There's 445. Where are we running to? Okay. And Cool. You got the 4005. Goodbye. 3 kills, 3,575 damage. Nothing crazy in terms of damage, but a pretty easy game in terms of winning. We went up 3% on the mark, which puts us up to 74.4. And another really basic, easy game. I don't know what I'm going to end up averaging. Right now, our average has been slowly going down. We're at 4,100 now. And I don't know if we're going to average 4K. I mean, to deal 4K, you need games where the enemy team isn't great. And right now, we're getting games where they aren't great, but also my team is steamrolling. I mean, this game I have 2 players with 3 marks, 2 players with 2 marks, and 2 players with 1 mark. So, that's basically like a completely stacked lineup. What's my opinion on the Kampfpanzer 50-ton? I think it's decent. I don't think it's anything crazy, but I think that the gun's nice. DPM's really good. The turret armor's pretty good. It's pretty solid overall. Got the M48 mid. I'm gonna keep crossing. There's no way I'm pixel sniping that. I'm not gonna bother. It's a waste of my time to stare at that player. Got the enemy minnow in the crossing. Dang, I could have hit them if I had had a second longer. Alright, well they have a 183, 268 version 4. I could have hit that cron. Oh, maybe I still can. Aiming. There's 1 pen. Oh, I got trolled. Not bad, though. I got some assistance, at least. It's just gonna be another game where I don't really do much. Dang, bruh. Prawns shooting at each other hull down is literally the most useless experience in the game. Because neither of them can pen each other. I'm reloading. Okay, Patton hits me. Kron's still staring at me. Okay, cool. Cool. This is really fun. I've screwed myself. I've put myself in a horrible spot. And my team's not doing anything to really help. Cool. I love that. Cool. Cool, guys. Cool. That's really fun. I did 370 damage in this game, Wallet. Entire enemy team is focusing me. Cool. Oh, thanks, gun. That's great. I appreciate it. There's one. Cool. That was horrible. Basically, the entire enemy team just stared at me the entire game while my full health team, full health 4202, full health Foch, everybody just sits there and lets them do whatever they want for free. So that's really fun. That was probably the worst game I will play in the Kron today. But we're gonna win, so oh well. You need good gun depression to go hold down? Not really. You can drive tanks with 4 degrees of gun depression, like the 263, and if you hide the lower plate, you're fine.
What do you mean the Vindicator can go hold down?
Yep. The only good thing I can say about this game was that I basically distracted the entire enemy team so that our team could just farm off my death. That was my experience. It really wasn't fun, though. All our team had to do was push that cron. Like, if my concept had literally just backed up and helped me, instead of farming 4,600 damage, I would have been fine. But instead he sat hull down and just kept farming the tanks across instead of literally just pushing that Kron off of me. If he had pushed that Kron off, I could have driven up, taken the Kron out, pushed the Patton, taken the Patton out, and we would have been fine. But nobody helped me. Everybody plays selfishly. Because I was expecting our team to just kind of push and kill them, and then they just didn't. They just sat there and farmed as much damage as they could instead of actually doing what you should as a team. Alright. Well, that game was very, very unfortunate. That literally lowered my average damage from 4K to 3,700. Like, that's so garbage, bro. Why is BZT that wide? I don't know. And you got me good. 316. What a juicer. There goes the enemy 183. There's the V4. I physically cannot pen him at this angle. Literally anywhere. I literally can't pen him. Oh, maybe I can. This is gonna be another game where I don't really do anything right now. You get a lot of games like this, and it can be pretty unenjoyable. I mean, obviously there's only so much you can do when you have 330 mils of heat. There's 546. I shouldn't have shot that. I was really hoping it would loop in, but it didn't, and I lost a lot of my DPM. Alright, well, so far in this game, we are not looking great. We're only at 1,700 damage, and it's another steamroll win. I mean, I will take wins. If I can keep getting wins, I'm not going to get mad, but obviously I want damage as well to be able to get the 3 mark, and if we're not getting damage, it's definitely not the craziest experience. Okay, reloading again. There it is, 398. There's 297. They only have a couple tanks left at this point. VK-72 takes that guy out of the game. Girl's gonna make a play. There's one, and of course, I get no damage into him. I did okay. I didn't do anything wild. Thank you very much for the donation, Ombre. Appreciate it. Oh well. I didn't do bad, didn't do good, just an average game.
I'm the only dummy donating. You're welcome.
10 degrees is the best you're going to get if you want an accessible vehicle with the Bisante C45. Bisante doesn't have 10 degrees. I don't know what we're talking about. Alright, I mean, we did fine. 3,200's totally fine. I'm sure at some point we'll have a high damage game. We had our 6K when we started the stream, and then we just haven't really had anything since then. Super Conqueror, still the all-terrain heavy. The turret. What is this English? I do like the Super Conch a lot, but yes, the HE spam against it is very unenjoyable. Basically, anybody that has a brain just loads HE and takes like 200 off your tank every time. It's very annoying because there's no skill involved. I don't know why Wargaming hasn't done anything about it. Alright, here we go. I do need to pour myself some iced tea after this, because my voice is dead. Just got the top gun for the Ferdinand.
Like 80% tea.
It is. Maybe I'll have soda.
Ah. I'm gonna have a nice little Mountain Dew.
Ah, Diet Dr. Thunder. Let's see. Got the 6. Let's go for the track wheel. There's 403. There's 345. There's another juicer into his vehicle. And bro threw his game away. Cool. It is impressive how hard the enemy team is tunneling me right now. Like, basically every player. Okay, cool. Goodbye. Yeah, I don't know why the enemy team wants me so bad, but it's not going to go well for them, I can tell you that. 4005 in the back. Same it on that. 4005. Nice. 380. There's 437. That player's game is ruined. This is shaping up to be a decent battle so far. However, there is a 183 on my rear, which is a potentially big problem. Question is, if I want to take that 183 out of the game, I'm going to have to throw 1,000 health away. I'm not willing to do that. So I'm not going to.
I did.
Oh, you're on my team.
Yeah, I'm
1,
dead. Oh well.
2, 3. You think that Fosh enjoyed that? Getting reticle callied in the hatch for 1,000 hit points? I didn't even know you were on my team. It shows you, like, people are always like, oh, Droodles, you try hard. I'm like, bro, I don't even look at the lineups. I literally didn't even know Wallet was on my team. Like, I never read lineups. I don't really look that much because I just don't care. I don't need to try hard to do well in this game. Okay, whatever. I did aim a little low. I was more looking at the reload of my shell, but it's fine. I did 4,400, so I can't get that frustrated. And still got the clear. 3 kills, that'll be good. My mark will go up a lot. The enemy wants you because you're in a cron. Yeah, well, how did that work out for them? E6 drove up, instantly lost, you know, a third of his health, maybe half of his health, died. 260, pushed up, didn't go well for him either. The 4005, I don't know what the hell he was doing. Games like that are definitely the best kind of scenario for the cron. And we did good. We went up 4%, so we're up to 77%, which means we have less than 20% to go on the 3 mark. Alright, let me grab something to drink. Go over here. I can't reach it. One sec, guys. No. Oh, crap. I just ran over my chips. Oops. I ran over the chips with my chair. Come here, Diet Dr. Thunder. I need you in my life. Okay, I got it. Okay, we're back. Leopard is less good now. I feel the CS is way better. I think that the Leopard is still better, personally. What do you mean very short stream? Because of the cron mark? The thing is, the last 10% is the most challenging. Can we get into a game? I've been in queue for 1.5 minutes now. Are you in queue as well?
I'm in a game.
Oh, so you stole my battle. That's what you did. You stole my very free, easy damage. Rip chips. Droodles won't get off chair because of massive print. Hey, you said it, not me. It's huge. It's like 25 inches. Soft. I think I have to delay this game. Maybe not. How to play light tanks. I would watch my guide on how to play lightly armored vehicles. I hate when people go into the spot right in front of me, because now I don't have anywhere to work. 1, 2... Bro. Is it my team's goal to get in my way? Holy... Bro, guys. 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 What are we doing? Potatoes or watermelon? No, watermelon. Potatoes. It's not even, like, remotely close.
You've never had, like, a fire-baked potato?
Potatoes are, like, okay.
But comparing them to watermelon is like a different ball.
Exactly. There's no way that this IS-7 turned around. I mean, I don't care. He missed the shot. And his game's over. Oh, now the 50 TP's YOLOing me. This is crazy! I make one play and their whole team's like... Da, 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 da. Like, bro. Okay, well there goes the 50 TP. Bro just got yeeted and deleted. Let's cross over here. Keep on crossing. Alright, nice. I'm gonna drive behind the VK90. Just like so. And go for one shot into his tank. Not bad. VK90 essentially... Oh, I guess I can't pen you. There's 1, 2. Ain't no way you reloaded. That's crazy. I have the 183 covering me. Well, he was covering me. He just lost a lot of health for it. And let's get a shell into the grill, potentially. I tried to get my second shell reloaded, but unfortunately I did not. I mean, I'm doing okay. I'm up to 3,800. I just need to kind of get out of this spot right now. I'm in a really bad spot here. There's 513. Nice. I'm most definitely cooked at this point. Oh, never mind. He bounced. That's really bad for the 777. Or not the 777, the 752, because he's going to be on a reload. Beautiful. Alright, big W. I'm not letting that Yag hit me. Alright, I'm going to cross. See if I can take the grill out of the game. There you go. Grill gone. Which gives us a huge advantage. Alright, let me head this way. Just keep going, just keep going, going. Cool. Just go. What are we scared of, bruh? There's 329. Dang. Ah, I tried to hit him in the hatch again. Oh well. I did 5,100 damage, and we won, so I can't get that mad. .71% on the mark. That places us over 80% now. So that's pretty good. We got 15% to go. As I said, the Kron is pretty brain dead. We did have a bad game. We had one bad game in the Kron so far, but it was my fault. I put myself in a bad position. In my opinion, the Kron is overall decent, and it doesn't need any nerfs. Well, my 3,008... just out of curiosity, right? I just want you to reply to this, okay? Do you see my win rate 11 games, 91% win rate, okay? I want you to look at that win rate and then repeat that same comment you just made. That's what I want you to do. Not even looking at my 3,850 average damage. Just look at the win rate, okay? That's all I want you to do. What is that antique-looking mic? This antique-looking mic is a Shure KM, whatever the hell. It's literally the mark Markiplier uses. You're just explaining to the chat why you have no clue what good mic quality is. 80s looking mic. Cool. It's $1,000. If you're gonna make fun of a piece of equipment, you probably shouldn't be making fun of one of the best pieces of equipment on the market. Whoa, that was bad RNG. Let's cross all over here. Alright, looks like we were able to cross for free. That's really bad luck. There you go. I'm just gonna push the XM. I mean, I should be able to. Come on, reloading. 3, 2, 1. There's 435. There's 398. That player's out of the game. Yeah. This game is cooked already. For the enemy team, not me. Call an ambulance, but not for me. What did I do to make you offended? I didn't really sound that offended. I think you're getting offended that I called out your opinion. Chat, did I really seem so offended that he said the Kron doesn't need nerfs? I'm like so hurt. Aiming. Boom. There we go. 428. Boom. 457. Okay. Does anybody else want to shoot me? Literally the entire team is like, ooga booga. I don't even know what the Salino's game plan is here. I mean, I have a Yag behind me. And I still have, you know, 1,300 health, so it's not like I even care. Yeah, good job, Salino. That was a great YOLO. We're over 4K now. Or Prague, yeah. Goodbye. How did that work out for you there, Salino? Goober noober. We reload. Alright, reloading some more. And we have our shots. Okay. I hate shooting VK90s. Goodbye. Alright, reloading again. Jesus, bases, bro. The bases aren't even close to being a problem. They're only at 600 on the cap. There's 1, 2. Alright, well, we're up to 5K again. Oh, Ombre told me to shut up. I can't really blame him that much, though. I mean, I hate when people make opinions that are completely baseless. Droodles' entire chat is grumpy. Good. One. Crack him, and get another H. There you go. That was a challenging 6,100 damage game, Wallet.
Sure it was.
It was. You know, my mark went up another 4%, putting me up to 85% now. Got my second mark, which means I have less than 10% to go. 92% win rate, 4,039 average damage. Literally, the only game I lost was the one that we played on Canal, or not Canal, Canyon. What's more obnoxious to destroy, a side-scraping VK90 or a haul-down Kron? I don't know, what do you think, Wallet? I think actually the VK90. Because the thing is, if I see a haul-down Kron, I just don't engage it. I will try to engage a VK90. And it's just so annoying to try and shoot the VK90 when it's, like, moving its turret and stuff. It's very frustrating. Like, at the end of the day, I just don't understand how anybody can come to the conclusion that this is not an overpowered tank. I really don't. Let's see. They have a VK90, a Concept, and a 116. Oh, there is the 116. There's 309. Okay, not horrible. We have the enemy Concept. Boom. Ah, a leopard hits me across the map. Can't really do much right now. Both the 183s are probably... I need to pull a little bit more into cover. Both the 183s are probably back there, and I can't do much about that. Yeah, there they are. So I have to be very cautious about those 183s. Come on, back up 183, please. Come on. He just won't. That sucks. Okay, I'm gonna push if that's the case. They're not facing me. And I feel like I can go over here and get up this Ridgeler. Come on, back up, bruh. He's just sitting there. Oh my god. That 183 is really frustrating, guys. I'm gonna get, like, no damage this game. Can't HEM. 353, by the way. What a roll. Oh, 383, and... Ooh! So, Wallet, I did 353, 383, and 350. That was my clip. With a 410. Oh my god. I'm telling you guys, nobody has worse RNG than me. I don't believe that you can get worse rolls than that. 3 in a row is just freaking tic-tac-toe, bro. Oh, 397. I mean, I did fine. So, it's not really a problem. I'm up to 2,500, and I'm not going to do a whole lot in this game. Their team kind of just fell apart. So, this is like an okay game in terms of damage, but nothing crazy. I should have played more aggressive, but I was worried about those 183s. Didn't want to throw my game away, which I feel like is a pretty valid argument. I still did 3,400, though. And I'm sure our mark still went up. Indeed it did. Only 0.2, but it still went up. 85.32. Yeah, we just need a better game than that. It's not going to do much if you get a nothing burger of a battle. How you doing, Hannah? Does anyone know what happened to the 3 marking of the VK stream? It's still there. I finished the VK93 mark on video. It's not posted yet, but I did finish it. We're getting there. I mean, I'm pretty quickly making my way through the gun marks. I did 1,700 in the motion, but blocked 5k. I mean, that's your roll in a super heavy. How's your hovery been going, Wallet?
I've been averaging 3K, so I'll take it.
If you keep that up, you'll be able to 3-mark it.
Yeah, but every once in a while I have a dog shit game.
Hovery's such a challenging tank, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, like just driving and insta-snapping and always hitting. When you drive overpowered tanks, you realize just how unfair they are. The only game that I've had so far that was bad in the Kron, we still won, and it was only bad because I put myself in a bad position. I was in a crossfire against like 5 tanks. But the ability to do this is a little bit ridiculous. It's a bit ridiculous. I'm gonna go over here. Let's aim it on the... I'm gonna load HE. Nice. I thought that it would do enough damage, but you never know at this game. Alright, well... Our AMX is on reload, and the Starope isn't even looking at me. So I'm just gonna push up over here. Ah, we got the concept. I don't really care about him right now. We are just going to reload my shells a bit more. And come on. And nice. Okay, we have our shells loaded. We have the Starope aiming. Boom. There's 365. Concept is trying his hardest to shoot me. There's 427. Alright, well, it's your time to die, Mr. Starope. And boom, there's 435. Boom. Alright, he's out of the game. Now we got a turn for the concept. So let's head for that. We're already up to 2,800, which is pretty good. And there's 395. Let's see if we can light him on fire. No, but not bad either way. Will the AMX be able to full clip him? 50-50. He's not going to kill him, so I'm going to have to get 1 pen into the Kron. There you go. Up to 4K so far, guys. What a challenging experience. What that T3 Jaeger doing? Not really sure. That was a paper tank you just killed? Okay. What's your point? I don't understand what your point is. Alright, all that's left is the tortoise. He was last spotted over here somewhere, and I'm assuming he hasn't moved much because it's a tortoise. Well, he's not there anymore. So he probably... Never mind, he is still there. And bonk. Nice 485. Well, another challenging 5,300 damage game. Okay. What is my address? I'm 308 Negra Arroyo Lane. Meet me. Up 2%. Really? Only 2%? Wallet. 4 kills, 5,300 damage. 2.17%. What? That makes no sense at all. I mean, we're still going up, guys. We're up to 87% now. So 5% to go. It's Droodles. It's because Droodles is OP, so Kron is underpowered unless Droodles drives it. "14 games, 93%, 4,084 average damage. Just remember, guys, I'm not even tryharding. I'm literally just chilling. Like, it's not like I'm out here examining the enemy lineup every game and going like, oh my god, you have a BZT, I need to focus him. Like, literally just chilling. Elite ball knowledge, indeed. Okay. There's the leopard. And there is 8,000 tanks. Ooh, I got 700 assistance. Big W. You're doing great, 60. Oh, we're spotted. There's the VK-90. Oh. One shell into the BZT. I'm going to go for it. I think that the BZT, by the time he gets a shell, will be about 8 years. And I can move all the way over here like this. And 60 just shots. There's one pen into the 60. I'm going to reload. I'm going to play this smart. I'm going to use my most effective DPM here. There's 2 into the 60. 3 into the 60. And then... okay, game. My teammate jumped on the 60, which lowered his lower play, and then I wasn't able to hit him. That's crazy. What a game, guys. What a game. Another win. I will say, if my team was... like, if I was on the enemy team, this would have been a loss. Good job, Fabio. That was a great play, my guy. I'm gonna wait for my clip. It could be a bad play. It's 1, 2, 3. Was not a bad play. Did you have a bad experience?
No, I'm just about to get off. I get 2 random tunes on my team, but guess what they get on the enemy team? Tuning a double Apex tune and then a Ponda tune. Like, how is that at all fair?
Just do what I'm doing. Play a cron or a concept. You haven't 3-marked those things. Be gay.
Just think, how am I supposed to enjoy this game when I get like 2 Joe Schmoes on my team and up against a bunch of 60%ers? That's really fair.
It is. My mark actually went down that game. I didn't really do anything. 2,900, 1,000 assisted. It was literally just a complete steamroll. Games like that are pretty garbage. Oh well. I can't really say I did anything wrong. I used my DPM pretty effective, and I think I pushed when I needed to. We just, unfortunately, didn't really get to do anything. Huh. If I get, like, 3 decent games, I can finish this. Like, if I get, like, a 6K, my mark will probably go up 2-3%, and I'll be over 90% already. And then I'll... Actually, wait, no, so I do need more than 5%. I'm at 87%, so I need, like, 8% to go. Droodles will probably lose if someone decides to tunnel him. Go ahead. Tunnel me. I really don't care. I'm in a haul down cron. What are you gonna do, bro? Like, genuinely, what are you gonna do to a haul down cron? I have a 1,200 damage clip. I have more DPM than you. I have 9 degrees of gun depression, 2,600 health. Go for it. Out of all the tanks you want to tunnel me in, this is probably not the one. It sounds like you're a little salty, Steven. I don't know what to tell you. Droodles is from Africa. Why is there pizza on your roof on Google Maps? Your volume is low. Have you considered using the volume slider on your device and increasing it? It might help. Okay. Let's see what we're working with here. Give me 263. There's 360. Not horrible. It's damage. Our XM is making a very interesting play. There's 380. There's 404. For some reason, that player fired high explosive. I could have fired standard there, but I still penned it, so I can't really get that mad. Wow, it's another steamroll. These games are, I don't know what to say, Wallet. I'm not even dealing damage in these games. They're just win, 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 win. I'm at 1500. It's been a minute and 30 seconds and the game's over. I'm dealing damage, too. Okay. Of course, my driver had to die. And I don't get it back for 50 seconds, which means I'm gonna get no damage. That's so frustrating, dude. I needed my driver. Come on, go, go, go. I believe. I'm a believer. And boom. Okay. 3100. That's the most I could have done in this game. I could not have done more damage if I wanted to in this battle. Especially with my driver dead, that really screwed me over because I couldn't get there.
I've moved on to playing Shield.
My mark went down again.
I'm playing the Sheridan now, and I just
Oh yeah,
demolished,
3 mark the Sheridan. I think it has one of the lowest 3 marks in tier 10 actually.
I also just demolished a Toma tune single-handedly.
I'm not even doing damage anymore. I mean, I'm still averaging 3,900, but I'm not... The last 2 games I've played were over in 2 minutes. I literally... So there was a 263 and an E3. I fired 4 shells into them in the beginning of the game. Repositioned and reloaded my clip. Poked the 60. Shot him once. He got nuked by my VZT. He died. And my driver died because I got shot by the 60. And by the time that I got about 50 feet in front of me and dumped my final clip, the game's over. Like, this is crazy, guys. I genuinely wouldn't even mind losing if I can get out, like, a 5K game. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to win. Like, if I keep going at this rate, I'm not going to complain, but I need my mark to go up. And if I keep getting these steamrolls, I can't deal damage. I just can't deal damage. I'm not even, like, playing passive. Like, I'm playing aggressive. I'm getting my shells out. The Kron just doesn't have the effective DPM to deal with this level of steamrolling that we're having. It's not the most mobile. There's 355. There's 425. There's 449, and we back in the cover. We have the 777 in front. I don't really care, though. I have teammates who just nuked him. Was that worth it for you? What, was it worth it for you there, 777, buddy? There's 400. Game's already over again, by the way, guys. It's a win. Because we got the good spawn on Port Bay, which means that they're screwed. Because when you get the good spawn, there's nothing you can do. Like, what are you supposed to do to counter a Kron on the good spawn of Port Bay, bro? Come on, reload. I know I'm losing effective DPM shooting on single shot, but I genuinely don't care. Just trying to deal damage at this point. Wow. 356. I got him good, guys. I got him good. Let's see. We have the enemy chieftain over here. Not able to HE him, but we still get a penning shell. I'm over 3,200 now. Come on, reload. Boom, 559. The Kron actually has pretty nasty high explosive, which a lot of people don't really know. If you're able to pen your HE, you can actually get out a lot of damage in this thing. Now I shall push the Foch. Bounce me somehow. Keep on going. Come on. I can get some damage into him. Put on my aiming. Boom. There's 420. Boom. There's 420. And boom. There's 420. 5,000 damage. There you go. That's all I needed. Alright, my mark went up 1.3. That's fine. We're up to 88.5 now. I didn't get any kills, unfortunately. But at least that game, we had 2 3Ks before. And then we have a 5K. So if you add that together, that's probably about 4,000 average. So not too bad. Wallet, I have a genuine question. How do you feel that I'm going 94% win rate with 17 games played?
Just the point.
94% win rate. The only game I lost was the Canyon game.
$19.99 through Super Chat. For chill, Steven, LA.
I obviously will lose at some point here. There's no way this is going to continue. At some point, I will get a bad team, and I will lose. And judging that we have the Foch from that last game, this could very well be that battle. But it's just insane that I've played this many games, and we are still winning. Okay, I'm going to support my medium flank. Okay, we got the 777 spotted. We have the T-100 detected. Uh-oh. Okay, gun. It's really bad RNG right there. Come on, Murat, poke it. Cool. Good one. 4202. That was really a smart play, my guy. There's 370. Oh, please give me the ammo rack. Dang! Oh, that would have been so good if I had ammo racked him. Alright, goodbye, 4202. It's nice knowing you. Not really. You're kind of annoying, actually. Okay. How did that Murat even hit me? He must have had, like, the smallest corner of my tank available. The Błyskawica. The 4202 is basically dead. And there is the Murat. Nice. 474. Helping my mediums is definitely the right play. At this point, I don't even know what I want to do. I think I'm going to head over to the heavy flank, but I just watched the Błyskawica get absolutely violated, so I don't think we're going to deal a whole lot more in this battle. Let's just see if we can get over here as fast as possible. Aiming. There is 449. Okay. These players are so garbage. I can't even deal damage, bruh. What are we doing? Why are we YOLOing in front of a 183? Why? Oh, come on, gun. I got trolled. Okay, well. I did okay. 3,300, but no kills. No kills once again. Oh. No, don't kill him. Don't kill him. Damn it. You suck. I can't. These games are just instantly over. Also, thank you very much for the donation, Ombre. Well, my mark went down again. Well, 3,300 damage and my mark went down. Oh, please, Wargaming, give me a game where I can deal damage, please. I beg of you. I beg. How's your Sheridan going?
I'm getting some of the most useless waste of electricity teams ever. Still averaging over 3K and still losing because, you know, teams are amazing.
The good thing about marking is that it doesn't matter if you lose. As long as you average like 2,800 in the Sheridan, you'll 3-mark it. Like,
You know, I'd like to win though. Winning is nice.
Do you want my teams? I mean, obviously the Kron is a factor. I'm pretty sure if I wasn't in the Kron, I would not have won nearly as many games. But it's because the thing is, like, in the Kron, you can just play so aggressive, and it forces the enemy off of the aggressive position immediately, and then it just allows you to get away with whatever you want. It's ridiculous. That's the thing. I mean, I can literally say, oh, look, you're in a 4-2-0-2, trade with you, and then that's it. You can't ever poke that spot again because I out-reload you, I have more damage, I have more hit points, your game's over. And because this thing has reticle Cali, it's just stupid. Droodles is reverse 3-marking. I'm just trying to get games that I can farm damage. That's all I'm trying to get at this point.
I'm just trying to get games that are fucking normal. You know, I've tried spotting in my light tank, and then I get nuked for 700 by a fucking spawn camping E100.
Well, there goes an E50M. Even though I only penned 2 shots, guys, he's still half his health already. And now, I cross over here to the medium flank. And the Sheridan's game is going to be Jover if he tries poking anymore. So he can't poke, his game's done. There you go, that's all it takes. Just like that, I basically, potentially, I'm not going to say it's a guaranteed win. But judging that the 50B is basically dead at this point, I'm going to say it's a pretty high chance. It's another it's another steamroll. I can't with these teams, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Stats are gonna be so fucking cooked. I'm literally getting retarded teams known to man fucking cock.
I don't know what to say about these games so far. Oh, there's a full healthy 100. Please. Please let me farm. I don't care about UE50. I don't care about... Oh, no! He's dead already! He was full health a second ago! And now he has 500? Are we real? I'm in the opposite situation. You're struggling to get wins. I'm struggling to get losses to farm damage. I know it sounds still silly, but like... Oh my god, stop poking! Why? Why are we poking, you moron? Well, basically, there was a full health E100 and 183 spotted behind me. So I turn around, I put on my speed boost. It took me probably about 20 seconds to get there. In that 20 seconds, the 100 went from full health to 500. And the... No! Why'd you have to get the kill? And there was a 183 as well. And I had my full clip loaded. And the 183 pokes my Foch, and whatever the hell I also else had, and went from full health to 0 in about 1 second. It's great. It's great. Great. Let me guess, my mark went down? Oh no, it went up 0.02. Oh my god, I'm 95% win rate now. Droodles is the new WTF. Is that my damage? My guy? What? Bro's getting angry for winning matches? Yeah, because I'm just trying to get the mark done. I'm just trying to get games where I can play. These aren't battles. These are simply ooga booga doo. As I said, it's because I'm able to just stop the enemy from doing whatever they want. The E50M makes an aggressive play, and that's it. He's dead. Like, I took 1,000 of his health off because he decided to go... Now, to be fair, it was his fault. He shouldn't have gone there. But if I was in any other heavy, I wouldn't have been able to do that. But in the Kron, I can just poke and get away with it. WTF, is this Kron spam? I mean, there's 2 on my team. Thing is, even though I have 95% win rate right now, if I lose one game, it'll drop by like 10%. Because that's the way win rate works. Okay. Now you guys know I have a 77% average win rate in my prawn overall. Really? Cool. One. Dang. What even hit me? Oh, the Eric. This could be a loss. Our Stridsvon is garbage. Yep, good job. Good job, Sturv. Good job. Let's poke mid. Good job. There you go. This could be our loss. Indeed. Yeah, this could be our loss. I do have a Kron here with me, so that's the good news, but I have no other support, which is not very good. Fall back. Yeah, I mean, we can. But I genuinely felt like we could hold that, to be honest. Really? 363, and you roll me 450. Well, let's see. U100's over there. I need to back up. Oh, this is cooked. This game's done. Our team is garbage. The enemy team's getting away with what they want. And not only that, but I'm not even going to deal damage in this game. Okay. That shell did literally nothing to his track. Yeah, this is not looking good for our team. Tortoise is gone. There's one. Two. It's not horrible. Alright, you know, I could get damage. The problem is the base cap right now. Ah, that's very frustrating. I needed that shell to hit. He would have been dead right there. Alright, well, unfortunately our teammate's doing very bad. You want my damage? I do. But unfortunately, this isn't looking very good for our team. There's one. Please, let me ammo rack, game. Let me ammo rack. Oh well. This was a bad team. This was a very, very bad team. Very, very bad team. And my win rate went down 5%, so it shows you just how quickly your win rate can go down. Unfortunately, even though I did 3,700 because I didn't get a kill, it didn't matter. I do appreciate Cropped for giving me some damage. I don't think it really would have made much of a difference overall. Also, Cropped, you should join Mystic. I'm getting people in Mystic. Join Mystic. 90% win rate, dude. Isn't Ayark or whatever still in Mystic?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm going to start getting decent people in Mystic. If you're decent at the game, 60+% win rate, and you want to join Mystic, potentially try out for comp. I might be trying to get a comp team together. Hit me up. I wish people threw away their tanks like that for me. It wouldn't matter anyway. I would have, either way, in that game, I was going to deal 1,200 damage. The problem was base cap. I could have actually done a lot. Like, if base cap wasn't a thing in that game, I would have been able to probably fall back, get my shells out, and I would have been fine. But I probably could have done like 6k in that game. That's the one downside of Supremacy. But the upside of Supremacy is that you can also get really, really good games. So it's just something to think about. I'm just trying to get damage. That's it. Like, I've been in a stagnation because we just haven't been getting teams that are allowing me to farm. It's either a steamroll on one side or a steamroll on the other. There's no in between. It's not the most enjoyable experience. Alright, let's see.
I shouldn't be having to like sweat my fucking balls off for a basic win in this game. Holy shit.
Kron, you made a bad play, my guy. I was going to shoot, although I guess it doesn't matter. Ooh, 320. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, guys. I'm telling you, Wargaming is nerfing my damage per shot because they know I'm winning too many games. Okay, reloading.
I love Droodles on my team.
Goated. There you go. That guy, by the way, has no clue how he died. Like, I guarantee that player's like, what? What the kill thing? What? When you Those are the kind of people that say, like, hacks are... Whoa, game. Whoa, my RNG is really, really trolling me in this battle. Fine, I mean, I'm up to 2,300, and this game is actually appearing to last a bit of time. I think the best play to make right now is to... Alright, you're not going to pet me, first of all. Why are you even bothering my guy? But I think the best play is to head back into spawn and focus the E75, 4202, all of this jazz over here. I think that's the best play to make. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, good. He's not looking at me. I need to cross and keep going. Keep on going. Spent a lot of time getting here, but it will be worth it. There's 1, 2. I'll go for the kill. I need kills, XP for kills, so taking out enemies is definitely the smartest play. There's 413. Alright, I mean, this was an alright game. 3,800 damage, 2 kills, and they still have a fairly healthy mouse and a full health 183, so that's pretty good. There's the mouse. Come on, reload. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna ignore the mouse for now. Come on. Alright, there you go. We got the full clip loaded. There's 427. Giving in again. Come on. Show me that turret. Bruh. That's so annoying. Okay, there you go. Boom. There's 406. There's 436. Nice. And now I'm gonna head over here where the mouse can't hit me. Gonna chill in this position. Concept, are we trying to throw? Just out of curiosity. There's 470. There's 150. Come on, reloading. There's 380. There's 420. Well, there you go, Wallet. That was a pretty good game for the Kron. $6,663 damage. 4 kills. And my mark went up. Finally. We lost. Oh my god, I wasn't even paying attention. Bruh. Smash your guy. Smash your guy. Smash your guy. Smash your guy. I appreciate the fact that you allowed me to shoot the mouse in the end of the game to get the kill. But what I wasn't paying attention to is the fact that the base cap was 1,000, and if you had killed that mouse, we would have won that game. Smash your guy. Smash your guy. Smash your guy. Sir. Sir. I can't believe that. What a loss. Yeah. I can't believe we lost. I don't really care. My win rate's still 86%, but that shouldn't have been a loss. All right. 91.84. If I literally get one more game like that, my mark's done. Because I'm at 91.84 plus 3 would be 94 plus 4. So literally, if I get one more game like that, my mark is completely done. When am I going to Japan? Probably when Trump leaves office. What's my average damage? Still 4,056. It's pretty dumb. So, just out of curiosity, does anybody still think that the Kron should stay the way it is? Be honest. No rage baiting. I want to hear honest opinions. How many of you think that the Kron, in the current state of the game, is balanced? That's my question to you, right? 21 games played, 86% win rate, 4,000 average damage. And not only that, but the only reason I lost that game was because of bad luck on Smasher Guy going for... It's whatever. I can't get mad at Smasher Guy, because I wasn't paying attention to the cap either. If I was paying attention to the cap, I would have said, shoot him, or I would have molded, but because I wasn't paying attention to the cap, I doubt he was either. If he was, then L. I was just focused on dealing as much damage as I could in that game. I think terrain resistance buff on enhanced track is better. I don't even know what that means. Alright, let's see what we can do. We've got the object 140. Anybody gonna cross? Well, good job. Not able to hit you. Not able to... I'm just gonna move up. Ow. I hate when people make pokes like that and get rewarded. Okay. I'm going to play this smart, and I'm going to get over here, because they just kind of appeared out of nowhere. The last thing I want is for those tanks to kind of get away with plays like that. There's 390. And let's go for another shot. Wow, 350. I donated for it. Donated for what? What are you gonna do, Atlas? I can go right through your armor, and you can't do anything to me. So, like, genuinely, what are you gonna do? From this spot here, guys, what are they gonna do to me? Okay, I'm gonna ignore you, and I'm gonna go for the VK. There's 1, 2, 3. There you go. Because our team is genuinely struggling to cut through this VK. Like, every single... Well, basically there's a VK 90, which is side scraping. Not even a great spot, but he is side scraping. And he has single-handedly killed almost every single player on my team because they all bounced him. Like, I can't. I'm doing fine. I'm in a cron, hull down on a ridge that they literally cannot counter, so... It doesn't really matter to me. But it is pretty sad. I mean, I am still going to Japan, but I'm not going to do it when it's
Not
in
while
this...
fucking fat orange man is making everything cost him. Fucking...
I'm not going to throw money away just because Okay, well, there goes a lot of my health. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah, my next big trip is Tank Fest on Sunday, so.
Okay, good job, Concept. You threw your health away. Did that grill roll me for 700, guys? Can somebody let me know what that grill rolled me for? I wasn't paying attention, but if he rolled me for 700, that's insane. Keep on going. No, I needed the kill! You suck! Damn. Well, I went up another percent, so I'm at 92.92 now, so that's pretty good. I need, what, 2% left to go? I'm getting there. I mean, the Kron is not a hard 3 mark. I literally just need games where I can deal damage. I'm loyal to VZN. Too bad. You join Mystic, and I do comp, maybe. Have you done a Kranvagn video? I don't remember if I have. I might have. I remember trying to record a Kranvagn video. I just don't know if I did or didn't. Are you on encounter only?
I'm on both.
Oh. It's kind of wild you have not gotten into any of my games over the last hour.
Well, I've just been ratting it out in the Sheridan.
Yeah, and I haven't been ratting it out.
You're in a club.
I still think the Sheridan's more cringe than the Kron. The Kron is cringe just because, like, it's uncounterable. The Sheridan's cringe because it's, like, the biggest annoying rat players that drive it. There's a difference. You know what I'm talking about. You'll be, like, trying to chill in your BZT and some bitch in a Sheridan will just poke you and be like, it's my dad.
Hey, 700 of your health gone.
Yeah, bye-bye. Reminds me of the old lady from Hotel Transylvania. That's the average Sheridan player. Did I do that? Cool, so... Oh, great. Wow, good start, guys. Good start. I lost, oh, now the K91's gonna YOLO over the ridge to try and tunnel me. Good stuff, good stuff. There goes, one shot of your tank. There goes 2 shots off your tank. There goes 3 shots off your tank. Good job, buddy. Hope you're proud of yourself. There you go. Well, guys, we did figure out a way you can ruin my... Oh, wow, I'm actually potentially dead. We did find out a way you can ruin my game in the Kron. You can YOLO in every single tank on the enemy team. To be fair, I'm still over 2,000 damage. But yeah, this was pretty bad. I need to get out of here. And with 28 health, this is quite bad. Okay, he tries to HE me, messes it up. Please don't hit me. Oh. Oh my god, he didn't do any damage. That's crazy. There's another shot. The fact I did 2,900 in this game is actually wild. This was an unwinnable game. It would not have mattered what tank I was in, and my driver dying screwed me. If my driver was not dead, I could have gotten hauled down back there, and I would have been okay, but anything that could have gone wrong, literally that was the worst possible experience I could have asked for in that game.
I 4K in the Sheridan without breaking a sweat.
So in other words, whenever I have a good game, you suck. And whenever I suck, or whenever, you know, I have a good game, you suck. It's back and forth, you know?
Yeah. Well, you know, I did the usual, you know, shit on their medium flank, and then I got
Well,
to farm the heavy
just
flank.
go watch my stream really quickly. Go watch my Canyon game. Just you know, it's only going to take you about 30 seconds. Overall, the 4005 is a better tank for all 183 players. Yeah, the 4005 is a flat better tank than the 183. Yep. Guys, you found the problem once again with the average NA game. K91 YOLO's over the ridgeline, and even though he threw his game away for it, killed himself, he was still able to take 1,050 of my health off. I did not realize that the K91 had not shot before. I got shot by 50,000 tanks, and I guess the K91 wasn't one of them. No, Elena, I did not miss you. Are you in queue?
No, I'm in a game.
I'm waiting for Wargaming to give me a battle. You know what's funny is both the times I've been on Canyon, it's been losses. It's pretty sad. Canyon's honestly like one of the best maps for a cron, and both of the times I've played on it, my teams have actually just been the worst thing I've ever seen. I think they all YOLO'd the 4005 is what happened, and then just died because of that. The set license coming to NA or EU? They're coming to all servers. What? I'm so confused by that comment. There's 420. Okay. Bro fires HE. Just out of curiosity. Right, we're in Void. This is a decent clan. Why are we YOLOing our T-22 to the mid position? There's 1, 2, 3. Ooh! 663 HE into that Progetto. That is a juicer magooser, bruh. Still not going great. It's actually going really poorly right now. There's 425. There's 302. And now I'm going to fall back over here. And perfect. Okay, that's what I needed to do. Don't worry, Wallet. I have Artemis on my team. You know I'm goated. Alright, reloading. Good, he's dead. We reload. Push over here. Okay, gun. There's 405. Got the IS-7. There's 406. This was actually a pretty good game, I gotta be honest. Their team made really bad plays. You can't drive your mediums to the heavy flank. I keep saying it over and over and over. You get these players like this Void guy who thinks that they're freaking heavy tanks, and they're not. I don't care if you're in a T-22. You threw that game for your team. Now, if your whole team went that way, I get it, but, like, you had the choice to still go to medium flank. You didn't. You played your T-22 to the far corner. All you did was kill a single Atlas, and that was it. Your game's over after that. Peter KW has done irreversible damage to the medium flank. I agree. I like Peter. And, like, I've said this in the past. Like, it's everybody's free will to play the game the way they want. But the problem is, you get people that now are like, ooh, it's okay for me to do this. And they just throw the game for their team. They really do. Your role in a medium is to go to the medium flank. If you want to drive Like, let's look at this guy's account, right? He's a good player. He's a void player. He's got the top 8 background. But here's the thing, my guy. If we look at the tanks you have, you own a Stridsvon K. You own a 5A. You have a Chieftain Mark 6. Let's see what other mobile heaviums you have. You have a Concept. So you have an E6 as well. You could have driven any one of those tanks I just mentioned to the exact same spot, and you would have done fine. And then your mediums still could have gone over to the medium side. But what ended up happening was I'm holding in my Kron, my U100 holds, and my Super Conk holds. You don't have the DPM and the pushing potential to push into that. And while you're trying to deal with that, the mediums that we have on our team are flanking behind you and farming. Our CS did second on the team. I have the 1-2-1B who's also a decent player, and they come behind you, and that's it. Your game's over because you have thrown the medium flank. You've given away all opportunity to win on the medium side so that you can full push heavy side. But when you're up against decent players, especially when I'm in a good tank, you can't push the heavy side. You're done. You're throwing the game so that you can try and farm damage, and it might work. It might. If you're up against a really bad team of heavies, it might work. But you're also gambling on the fact that you're going to get into a game like the one that we just had. Even if I didn't exist in that game, they still probably would have lost that because our mediums were just going to continue pushing and farming. They took way too long to kill that Atlas. That was it. It's done. You can play mobile heavies and do the exact same role that you're doing in your medium, and yet you're choosing to drive a medium and you're choosing to drive it to the heavy flank. You have 3,000, 300 DPM in a T22, and you have 3,200 DPM in an E6. You are substantially more hit points, you have better gun depression, and you have arguably pretty good armor still. I just don't understand. It's the same thought process as driving a Badger or an E3 and camping in it. You can drive a Grill, you can drive a Ritter, or a bunch of other tank destroyers, which have the role of a glass cannon, and sit back. But you chose to drive a vehicle that plays the role of a heavy, and now you're spawn camping in it. Doesn't matter if it's a tank destroyer. Your role is different. If you're driving a vehicle, you've signed up for that role. If you've then decided that I don't want to play that role anymore and you're forfeiting it, what you're doing is you're forfeiting your team's capabilities. It's pretty stupid if you ask me. I agree, it's generally more of a team player move to drive to the appropriate parts of the map for that tank. I just don't think it's on Peter if other people try to do his playstyle and fail. I just don't love the idea of screwing your team over to farm damage. I am clearly proving that you can average 4,000 damage. And look at my win rate, 83%. I mean, I am absolutely chunking out wins. I'm absolutely chunking out damage. And I don't need to try hard. I don't need to put my tank in cringe positions to do so. I'm just driving my vehicle normally. I'm playing normally, and we're getting wins. I'm dealing damage. People say, oh, Droodles, you're not a team player yet. Every single game you watch me play, I am going out of my way to play aggressive and give my team the wins that they need.
You're not going to be winning this game.
Why?
Because me and you are on the same team, which
Oh.
we lose.
I don't know. This is a decent map, though. Oh, but we got a VK90 and a Concept to fight? That's kind of lame. As long as you don't get nuked, we're fine. You literally have, like, the freest medium flank.
Knowing my luck, they'll all just go this way.
They're not.
I wish that our 30 would come over here, because now I'm gonna have to fight the fucking Denala. Okay.
1, 2, 3. While the VK90 may be an annoying tank to fight, because I've been fighting so many VK90s recently, I've done actually a pretty good job at cutting through them recently, so can't really complain that much. I need to reload. I see that Luis is not doing the best job against you right now.
Everybody holes sent me. It's not working out for him now.
No, it's not, because your 30B decided to actually be a teammate and help you.
Yeah, but he just got nuked because he overaggressed to the crossing.
This VK90 has gotten violated by me. Ah, the
Denal
Denal is...
over
Oh,
there.
yeah, it's cooked. They threw. I told you, this game... I can tell just from looking at the lineup a lot of the times if it's going to be a win or not. This game was a basically guaranteed win. Okay, that was guaranteed bad RNG, though. Holy garbage, bro. I'm not going to cap the base. I don't want to win on base cap. This is a game where I actually have farming potential.
That Denal is really bad. Dead.
Yep, I killed him.
How'd your test tank work out for you?
A very cringe test tank I should add. 1, 2, 3. There you go, I'm up to 3,800. I'm not going to get a whole lot more, but I already did my role. I'm doing my part.
I did my part. I'm the last one.
Got a nice HE into you. Come on, let me get the kill game. Dude. Damn you, wallet. You bitch. I'm so close to the mark. I'm at 94.25.
But we won.
We did win.
I still did over 3K.
Yeah.
Complain.
I literally ruined that VK's game. Yucky comp. Do it. Do it. I'll give sucky. Will NA get set licenses, bruh?
No,
You goober.
only EU is gonna get the set license.
You goober. Yes. Yes. What would you do to fix the team issue? There's nothing you can do. What Wargaming needs to do is they need to work with content creators. I'm going to be honest, me. I don't trust a lot of people on how to play this game. I really don't. I think most skilled players are selfish. I think that most content creators aren't skilled enough to know what they're talking about. I genuinely believe this. Peter KekW is really the only other super skilled content creator, but he literally does not believe that win rate is an important value. You cannot teach people coming into this game that win rate is not an important value. It is the single most important value in this game. They say, oh, win rate is not an attainable thing, yet here I am, 84% solo in my Kron 3 marking it. So clearly win rate is something that is tangible if you know what you're doing. It's an excuse when you say that, and it devalues the impact of a team game. Dang, that shell went nowhere close to where I wanted it to. I was trying to track him. Don't want to be hit by the badger. Okay, nice. Angled it properly. We were able to get a bounce. Going to leave that spot. Alright, keep on going. Yeah, I got hit by a Sheridan because I decided to poke.
Like there's he's about to send me, so you might have.
Wow, game. Whoa, guys, this battle, the game's trying to punish me. There you go. There's one. There's two. I'll dump it. Thought about whether I wanted to dump my shell or not, and yeah, dumping it was the right play. I'm not going to deal much, though, this game. Really, guys? Just gonna let... Okay. I'm getting a little salty. I'm the only one getting punished here. I have two almost full health tanks that are just sitting and letting me take every shot for them.
Really, game.
Okay. There's one. Two. My teammate in the TNH is making sure that he's getting in my way. Just go! You're in a freaking healthy 100. What are we scared of, my guy? God. Goodbye. That Challenger straight player is probably going to kill me. Nah, maybe not. I'm okay. I lied. Oh. Blizkabitsa. Come on, aiming. Boom. There's 447. Boom. Yeah, I was hitting him. Out of the games that I've played here, this was definitely not the most enjoyable. My 100's gonna block me, and I could die. No. I did good. I did 4,600. I got 2 kills. This could actually be... I think I did get the 3 mark. I think this is it. But that was a very unenjoyable game, because everybody was allowing me to get shot, and it wasn't going great. But I brought it back, and there you go. 3 marks done.
You wanna know what my game consisted of?
Farming everybody because you're in a Sheridan? Oh, no,
I didn't
never
farm.
mind.
I just, the Badger...
Well, you couldn't
and
really
the
go
Blizkabitsa-
anywhere.
They were just staring at me. The Badger and the Blizkabitsa were letting their team die behind them.
I
staring
saw
at
the
me.
Badger, and I was like, well, I'm not going to sit here and try and do anything because he's garbage.
No, they were literally
And
just sitting there staring at me. And I was
that
like, okay.
Challenger straight guy in the enemy Sheridan, when we were... Remember when we were playing in the double Felices and we lost on Canal?
Yeah.
That was the Sheridan that was spawn camping in the bush. So when I saw that they had that Sheridan, I knew that we won.
Let's see.
Ignores the back of an E100 turret to shoot the front of a Kron turret. Yep, indeed. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The 3 mark is done. 26 games, 85% win rate, 4,058 average damage. I'm going to be honest. Any single player that tries telling me the Kron is not overpowered... Genuinely, anybody that tries ever saying the Kron isn't overpowered, just send them this stream. I don't understand how there are people who will sit there and act like this tank is in a balanced state. And this stream is perfect proof why I am so sick and tired of the Void players, the VZN players, all of these try-hard wannabe comp players who sit and do double Kron platoons and ruin the game. I'm sorry, if you're driving 2 of these tanks, you are just as bad as the game you complain about. These players will sit here and they'll complain about the game being unenjoyable, their team sucking, and this and that, and yet you're also feeding into the reason why the game sucks. Because you're spamming these overpowered tanks that have no real counter. You're causing the same steamrolls that you're complaining about. I genuinely believe anybody that is platooning in this tank, or spamming this tank on a regular basis, is making this game a worse
For
state.
hours on end.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. I mean, look at my stats in this tank, guys. I have a 77% win rate with 3,500 average damage and 1,100 games. It is my highest average win rate tank by a large margin with the amount of games I've played. And the fact that in 2026, with the teams that we've had, I mean, look at my games. Look at the games, guys. I won, let's see, I won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 games in a row before I lost. 13 games in a row. Can you name a tank in tier 10 that you could reliably win 13 battles in before losing? Yeah, I don't think so. I really don't. People, like, act like I'm just crying. Like, there were people in my... whatever, my video saying, oh, Droodles, you're just crying. You know, the Kron isn't overpowered. The concept isn't overpowered. Well, let's take a look at my stats. The Kron, my session today, as I said in the Kron, we already have the stats. In total, I played the Kron 34 games, because I played it a little bit earlier this morning. And I'm still 85%, by the way. So in total, it took me 34 games to fully 3-mark the Kron, with 3,960 average damage. If that's not enough, Concept 1B, when I 3-marked it, I averaged 3,956 damage. My win rate was really bad because those teams were some of the worst teams I've seen in a while, but I still went 3,900 average damage. My M6 show, I'm at 3,900 average damage. My 57 heavy, I'm at 3,900 average damage.
£1.99 through Super Chat. Fully agree with the Cran and Peter take. GGWP.
Thank you very much for the donation. Like, people always try to act like I'm not a 4K average player, but just in the American tanks alone with 83 games played, I'm going 3,900 damage. Now, if you look at my overall tier 10 30 day, I am 3,600, because if you look at my most battles played, 175 of them are in a BZT70. So, obviously, I'm not tryharding, as I've told you guys in the past. If you take out the BZT alone, I'm already up to 3,700 average. And look at the tanks I'm playing. It's not like I'm playing overpowered tanks. I mean, I 3-marked G-Sor the tank, and I did the CS63. I averaged 4K when I 3-marked it. I played the TVP, the VK90, the 60 TP I played a little bit, the Waffen F1, VK72, Object 260. Like, most of the tanks that I'm playing are not OP. We're not like spamming completely overpowered and broken tanks
We
here.
never really do that. We play random
No.
shit.
No, we don't.
You want to do a few tunes before you head off, or what's your plan?
Yeah, we can do some tunes. The one thing I wanted to see was my stats in the cron on players. I just wanted to see on the NA server how my average damage in the vehicle is. Alright, by tank, Kranvagn, NA, and then we do it by damage per battle. Cron, apply. So right now, the highest average damage per battle in the Cron on the... Oh, this is the entire game. So right now, guys, in the last 30 days, the session we just had in the Cron is the highest average damage in the entire game. Period. And not only that, but we also have basically the highest win rate. So that should really put into your mind how absolutely stupid the Cron experience is. Like, this guy, Vanquisher, only goes for damage, and look how bad his win rate is compared to everybody else. Everybody else that's averaging like close to 4K, 85%, 90... Oh, that's me. Never mind. I was like, where am I? I'm right there. 90% in the Cron. 90% win rate for 31 games. Now, it hasn't fully adjusted. We are 4,058 average damage. So we are literally the #1 Cron player in the entire server right now. Not server, the entire game. NA, not even close. Like, if you go to NA, the highest Cron player is 3,934, and we surpassed that, so yeah, it's pretty stupid. It's really, really stupid. Oh well, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Hopefully you enjoyed today's stream. Oh wait, no, wait, I was going to platoon with Wall a little bit. I forgot. Guys, if you want to see something specific played, I'm going to be doing a couple battles with Wallet here, and then we're going to call it. I agree with the premise of the point you're making. Teamwork and correct tank positioning for the win, but I don't agree with the criticism of Peter. That's like saying... I'm not trying to compare the two people, but I'm just trying to make a point. You know, that's like saying me calling Hitler a bad guy doesn't make sense because Hitler's just one person, and that doesn't affect everybody else. But that's not true.
Germans are bad because of Hitler.
Like, the point I'm trying to make is when you have a creator who is influencing thousands and thousands of people. If you ask 90% of the people on my stream or on any Discord if Peter's the best player in the game, I bet you 9 out of 10 people are going to say yes. I always find it funny when people say, like, I'm not good at the game, or I'm only just, you know, a little good, when I'm, like, statistically ranked as one of the top players. Any tank that I've 3-marked, I'm going 4K in. If you look at any tank that I've 3-marked, which is when I'm actually trying, I'm 4K. But most of the time Wald and I are playing, we're just memeing. So we don't really care.
No,
but
double BZT is a really serious tune, you know?
It is. Yeah, and any time I 3-mark, I'm over 4K. Like, easily. Not even struggling. And the point I'm trying to make is, the problem is when you get people, like, you have to call out when you have big public opinions making bad suggestions, right? I think it was like the same thing with Fatness when he used to say, or he used to spam the Sheridan Missile, even though the Sheridan Missile was like literally the worst tank ever introduced into the game and completely ruined Blitz for a while. Like, the thing is that you have to call out things like that, because if you sit there and you just say, oh, the Sheridan Missile's fine, and you leave it the way it is, then today we would still have missiles being slung, flung over ridge lines. The Sheridan is already one of the most cringe tanks. It was even more cringe then. So, I have no problem with Peter. I just disagree with the idea that you shouldn't be called out, right? I think if I'm doing the same thing, right? If people see me playing selfish, they can rightfully call me out, and I have no problem with that. If I play my medium tank to the heavy flank, even though I could have easily played to the medium flank, I deserve to be called out. I deserve to be told I'm playing selfish. I don't think that just because you're a higher skill level, you get an exemption. That's not how it works, right? Like, just because you are able to benefit more off of the rat playstyle doesn't make it any better. It potentially makes it worse because you actually know what you're doing. If you're a player that's not great at the game and you start copying that playstyle, you don't really understand potentially the implications behind it. But if you know that, like, maybe I should be supporting my medium flank and they're dying. Like, remember that game that Joey played, Wallet, that I showed on the channel on Canal?
Ryan McFile game where he was just sitting and...
Joey went all the way over to base A in his Rheinmetall and had like an 8k battle while his entire medium flank got farmed because they were missing a Rheinmetall on the medium side. And if he had gone the medium side, he probably would have only done like 3-4k, but it would have been a much easier win, and it didn't require any of that carrying to begin with. That's the thing.
Well, also with like the missile argument, a lot of people trying to defend that. They weren't around to experience the hell.
The missiles were legitimately the least enjoyable thing ever.
And people can try and tell me they were there. Then you look on their account, they don't have like the missile man badge, which means you had to have played the ATGM tanks at least 25 games. Yeah. They weren't there to experience how bad that shit was.
I was honestly so pissed at Fatness when he spammed that thing. There was a time when I don't know if I was recording, or I think I was recording. Maybe I was streaming. I don't remember. Still somewhere on the channel. And Fatness was against me, and he was in the Sheridan missile on Castilla. And he literally was just slinging missiles into me and every other player on the top of the hill. I was in a heavy, and I think I was in the 5A. I couldn't do anything. Nobody could do anything. He was just slinging missiles into every single player on the ridge. And I got really mad and like started cursing at him or something. I don't remember what I did, but I definitely freaked out in chat. No, I didn't say anything to him in game, but I think I was streaming or I was recording and I called out the Sheridan missile gameplay. 359, by the way, from a 410 on a one shot. Like, I don't know. I just got very, very frustrated. But you have to voice sometimes, right? You have to be vocal. I think if you sit there and you accept the way things aren't ever going to get better. It's the same thing with Reforged. Am I late? Yes, you are. This tank is still really OP.
I can distinctly remember a terrible experience I had because of missiles. It was on, what was that one, the temple one?
Lost Temple? Yeah, Lost Temple.
Yeah, Lost Temple on medium flank. You know those hills over there? I was just getting slammed with missiles for like 5 minutes straight. It wasn't
What are you talking about? That's really fun. Does it make you feel that I am at 3,800 damage?
I feel that this game lasts 2 seconds.
This tank is still ridiculous. The whole minnow line is honestly so dumb. Like, sure, the tank's slow as hell, but just the fact that you have 3k DPM on this tank and 11 degrees of gun depression, I honestly think this rivals the Grom.
Don't worry, they just decided to keep buffing the minnow for whatever reason.
Yeah, I don't understand the minnow. The minnow. I don't know if you guys have been fighting the minnow, but it's ridiculous. it's genuinely so unenjoyable to go up against a minnow and just not be able to pen it. I don't agree with all your takes or plays, but generally the biggest CC in the game talking about vocal issues. And such in the community is better than the one that's terrified to make a take. Yeah. I mean,
Unless
my
you
takes
make
are
takes and
pretty
they're all
simple.
dumb.
Yeah.
For example,
My
buy the Smasher now.
oh my
Uh,
My takes are very simple. It's literally do the role of your tank. If you're in a heavy, you go to the heavy flank. If you're in a medium, you go to the medium flank. And if you're in a tank destroyer, depending on what TD it is, you either play aggressive or you play passive. It isn't that challenging of a concept to understand. The problem is people think that they're better than everyone else, and therefore they are allowed to play selfishly. And hey, look, I carried, so it's fine. But you're still setting a bad example for others. Alright guys, I'll do 2 more games. If there's any donations for specific tanks, I'll keep going. If not, we're going to end it off after. Because I've already been streaming for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm going to play in... Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. I haven't even played it yet on this account. It's kind of annoying you can't put a camo on the convoy.
yeah, it just looks like poop brown.
It really is the ugliest tank. Is this? Would you say this is the ugliest tank in the entire game? I think it is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd say. Actually, the YSL Defender looks really ugly.
It does look ugly, but at least it's like cool ugly. There's nothing cool about this tank. It's just ugly.
What do you mean, tractor?
This is like the least effort I'd ever seen Wargaming put into a tank.
Tank that comes close to this is only because of the camo. That would be the Jagdtiger Charger.
Oh my god, the Charger. Don't put that tank in my mind. Do you have work today?
Yeah.
Oh. You should have taken off.
Yeah, but I took a couple days off in a couple days, which is
Oh, okay.
more than what they should be giving me anyways. But
Yo, does anybody want to buy 96 gigs of Corsair Vengeance DDR5? Yo, Wallet, do you want to buy this? It'll only cost about the half of the entire price of the computer that I'm going to potentially sell you.
yeah, I don't really care.
Made in Taiwan. Yeah, I do need to list this on Facebook Marketplace. Hello, I am a wind. Can we get into a battle? That would be nice. Ground tank uglier? Ground tank's not that ugly.
It's not too bad.
Also, I have no clue how much money this... I need to... Let me chat GPT how much a Samsung 980 EVO SSD is worth. How much is a Samsung 980 EVO 1 TB worth? Oh, not the Pro. Let me say Pro. I don't know if there's a difference between the Pro. It's worth about $120 to $150. This is new 2026 question mark. Okay, so I can sell for like 150 bucks to, yeah, so probably like 150. Oh no, it's, yeah, maybe 180 is what I can sell it for. That's not horrible. Yeah, I need to sell these two things. And I need to sell my phone. Did Bobbles complete 3-mark VK90? Yes, I did.
It's Mega Nut.
Mega Nut? Oh,
Yep. Loaded map.
not Mega Nut.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
can we
we're-
stop getting this map wargaming, please?
Can
Oh,
we
I
just
put on the
remove
wrong
this
armor.
map from the game?
It used to be fine. I used to like it. And then they ruined it because they added bushes. Well, I reset the base. Don't mean to block you.
Okay, 305.
Ah. Did you know that Megaline is a heavy tank? Let's see, will that T-29 get spotted? No. Alright. Well, we make like a tree and leave. And look at that, Megaline, you've thrown your medium flank because your team's being rushed over there.
Shot 3.
Alright, I'm gonna drum it down so that I don't get hit. I think we just leave. Our team's smart, they'll capture base D. There you go. Is Convoyer a good tier 7? Well, it's not a tier 7, but it is very good. Not able to hit him, I wouldn't bother. It's a waste of our time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Whoa. Maybe? He's leaving.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, couldn't get the last one out, but he's dead either way. That's the Barask on your rear. He missed. Just nuke him. You think he enjoyed that?
Button bounced.
Okay, he's dead. Megaline's still camping in the back. Oh, there's 599. There goes that player. I think, going to base B.
SP.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's gonna leave anyway, so... Oh, never mind, he's gonna spawn camp in his Barask. Megaline, listen, I'm not trying to call you out or anything, but you're like the spitting example of what a bad teammate is. You literally let your whole team die and threw the game instead of going to medium flank. And now you're gonna lose because you're spawn camping in a Barask. Like, I don't know what to tell you, dude, but you basically threw the game for your team. It's not
So
your
they
job
were- they
in a
were
medium
tier
tank.
10. I went up against them in tier 10. I don't know why they're in tier 8 now.
I mean, they lost on base cap, as I said. Doesn't matter. They're cooked either way.
I'm sure Megaline's just kill me now.
He'll probably focus me. Doesn't really matter, though. Annihilator gets the clear, and they can't win because we're up on cap. There you go. It's physically impossible for you to win Mega Line. There you go. 4,200 damage, 2 kills, and we got a win. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Mega Line, but if you had probably gone to the medium flank and potentially won the medium flank, and then your tune mate in the 53 TP and the rest of your heavies had held Wallet and I off long enough, you would have had a much better chance of winning that game. I don't know what to tell you, but it's not your job in a medium tank to go to base A and try and farm damage. You did 4K, but you threw the game for your team because we were able to freely push your heavies. We were able to freely deal with medium flank. Our Annihilator and everybody else was, and that was it. Your game is over. I don't know what to tell you. I keep telling you guys, it's not your job in a medium to do the role of a heavy. It's not. Your job is to play a medium tank to the medium flank. And here's the thing, if you start losing medium flank, you can still leave. You have mobility. It's not like you're screwed because you can't hold that position anymore. You can just leave. You're not a... Like, Walt and I just saw Mega Line went over to heavy flank. We just left. That was it. And then we just counter-pushed where our team went, and that was it. The game's over. Oh well. Alright, let's do one last game, and then we'll call it. Let's do a tier 9. I haven't played a tier 9 in a while.
Tier 9 where?
I'm going to play this. I'm going to stick with extra HP.
I'm going to go be an annoying rat with my non-stop shooting gun.
Alright guys, after this game I will be ending off the stream. I do appreciate all of you being here. This is probably the easiest 3-mark session I've had. What a shocker. Who could have guessed? The Concept 1B session should have been just as easy. The Kron is better than the Concept. It's not even a question in my mind. The Kron having the auto-reloading capabilities and basically the same DPM as the Concept, but also a higher alpha, much better accuracy due to reticle Cali and everything else. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous. This has to be the worst recent trend. I agree. Again, I don't have a problem with Mega Line personally, but that play was selfish, and he basically chose to deal damage and lost his team the game. And, like, he could make the argument, oh, well, you know, I still did a lot. I still farmed you guys and whatever. And it was close. I'll give you credit. It was a close game. But, you know, Mega Line... my voice is dying. If you had just gone to base B and captured it when we were pushing, instead of sitting in that back spot, you would have won on base cap. Like, if you guys were to go look at that replay again, I told Walt to go to base B because I knew that base cap was going to be a problem. I went over to whatever the other base is. I don't know if it's C or B, whatever wall it went to. I went to the other one.
I went to
Mega. Yeah, the base C, we had cap control on the whole time. He sat in the back TD spot on our spawn, and he could have freely pushed into the base and captured it while we were pushing the 53. And they would have been up on base cap. They would have won on base cap. They were at like 860 and we were at like 900. And if they had gotten a little bit more base cap, they would have won that game. But again, it's the mentality of I would rather farm damage than win a game. You're going to lose games when you do that.
I'm talking to him. He said, dude, the armor on that thing is fucking crazy. Had to load gold just to pen the lower plate.
I thought the lower plate's kind of mid.
No, he said he had to load gold just to pen the lower plate.
Is he running rammer?
No idea.
Vents? I'm going to look at a convoyer lower plate. I don't think the lower plate's that strong. Hybrid Nation. The mid plate of the convoyer is... Dun, 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 167. Yeah, I don't
Might have been at like an angle then that he couldn't really pen reliably.
I mean, even if you're pretty steeply angled, let me get out the Barask. France. I mean, I guess if you're at like a super steep angle, but you can cut through the side armor at that point. Like if you're to make the lower plate not a pen, you would have to physically over angle the side to a point where you could go right through it. So there's really not a single angle where you can't pen the convoyer lower plate. So I'm not really sure.
I asked him when he was running on it. He said not sure.
What? All right, we're not playing tier 9 because there's not enough people in the matchmaker.
There's never
We'll
anyone
do a tier 10 game and call it.
double B.
Well, in that case, I have no choice.
Can 2 of the shittiest tanks in the game win?
If you confirm that you'll 100% get a comp team for comp. I can't 100% confirm cropped. I don't know if you're watching the stream, but I am working on setting up a comp team. Getting decent players in the clan that I can train to get better is the first step.
Have I been getting better?
What?
I said, have I been getting better? Been playing for like over a year now.
Let's see, wallet stats. Blitz stars. Okay, well, I'll look after this game.
Ah, double cron.
How many tanks are left to 3 mark? I think 18. Yeah, who could have guessed double cron, guys? Who could have guessed? This is what I get for trying to have fun.
We tried to pull out the biggest pieces of shit in the game and go up against.
It's
two
the biggest
crons.
piece of dog shit. This game's gonna go horrible. I don't really care. I'm in a waffen, but this is what I mean, guys. Like, we're in 2 of the biggest piles of trash, and we're being forced to fight 2 crons. It's not fun. It's not fair. There's literally nothing I can do about it, and that's the game. That's Blitz. I'm literally so tall that I genuinely don't even know if I can work this position without being spotted.
One of the crons is over there or something.
Really? Give me a moment. I'm gonna move up. If you can get that BZT to... Never mind.
Shot. Gone. Let's go.
Well, I'm gonna lose all of my health because you're in a cron, a very skilled tank. I did get my clip out, though, so I don't really care. I did my job. It's a loss, as I said. I just watched our Super Conk lose 1,500 health.
Poke is easy. Turret. 73 damage.
Don't worry, the enemy cron is now going to try and poke me all down, it looks like, potentially. I literally can't do anything.
Oh, now there's a Carl on our rear.
Yeah, I'm pushing the Caro.
Carl's getting moved on.
Alright, I took the Caro out of the game, which is actually pretty huge, not gonna lie. I'm doing okay. I did bleed a lot of health from my early gameplay, but I think it was the right play. It's still a loss. W. Yeah, I'm still not entirely sure what to do here.
This Kron's just gonna move up. He's gonna sit on that ridge. So this is great.
He can't poke you. Not reliably, at least. See if you can spot that Kron again. Not that one, the other one.
Okay.
Okay, that's crazy RNG game. Wow. Wow. I can't... He should be dead right now. Please nuke him. Wow, guys. Reticle Cali and everything. Yeah, it's done. It was winnable. It was oh. That was still pretty nasty. It was winnable. The game screwed us. It completely screwed us and threw the game because of that. Isn't RNG fun, guys? Isn't it fair that we can lose a game due to bad luck? It doesn't matter at this point. Cool. Oh well. I did the most I could. We would have won this game if I did not get screwed by RNG. Go watch my stream. And watch the shells that missed that Kron.
Alright.
Either way, guys, I'm gonna end the stream off there. I still did over 3K. I'm speechless that I can get screwed that hard and lose the game. We would have won. Like, that's the craziest part. We would have won if those shells had hit. But once again, I get punished for simply playing a tank that's not overpowered. Hopefully all of you enjoyed today's stream. And if you want to see more in the future, make sure you smash that subscribe button. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.